Hey everybody, welcome to the To Be Determined with Mary Milhone on Armed Global Radio with JOEROXX. Today I'm sitting here with this really awesome guy named Josh Berglund. He's the CEO of Live Mana Worldwide.
Yes.
Is that correct, Josh?
Absolutely.
That was hard to say.
Live Mana Worldwide.
Spell it.
LIVEMANA Worldwide. You're not going to make me spell worldwide out loud.
No, I promise. I promise I won't.
I don't know if I could.
Well, Josh doesn't just do that. He and Holly Davidson just started a new TV show called Josh and Holly's World. And it's freaking hilarious. I'm telling you guys, you have to watch it. I had tears watching their first segment, which you want to tell us where it was filmed at? I think this is really cool.
We had the privilege of filming at Mario Lopez's house from Saved by the Bell fame. I don't know if he wants us bringing up Saved by the Bell, but he does other things like being the host of Extra. That's all I know. But yeah, it was really cool. Beautiful.
He's on the radio.
Home.
He's on the radio with his beautiful wife.
He does radio?
Yes. Are you kidding me?
I don't listen. That's not the kind of talk radio I listen to. I'm a big fan of, Opie and Anthony are no longer on the radio together, but I'm huge fans of theirs. And the way they structured their show, it was more of a hang. So kind of like how we're hanging out here.
Yeah.
Just really, like, comedians would come in and be themselves. And like one of the running jokes on the show is people didn't know they were actually on air. Because typically with talk shows, it's all scripted.
Right.
And there's just set questions. I'm feeding you lines, and people go in and do their routines. People would go hang out there, and like people like Louis C.K., Joe Rogan, Jim Norton, like some of the greatest comedians I think of all time, Patrice O'Neill, Bill Burr. Those guys would come in and just talk. And the mind of a comedian, or really anyone that's talented, is... It's a special mind. It's messed up a little, but it's beautiful that way. Yeah. And you get people like that to come in and hang out and just talk. They feel more compelled to share more about their lives, and it's really fascinating to be a part of, and to listen to. And so I became a huge fan of theirs, and I, even as a kid, was obsessed with talk radio. But later in life, it was all about Opie and Anthony and Jim Norton. But so I know we kind of jumped subjects there, but
it's okay.
The reason I wouldn't know. Like, I do know that who's the guy from I need to pay attention to TV more. American Idol. Seacrest.
I don't watch TV.
Seacrest has a radio show and he does an awesome job, right? Not my thing really. I like more edgy. I like to be offended.
Yeah.
Because I want a different
I
want a different perspective.
Just kidding.
Absolutely. I want that. I want to be offended. I want my beliefs to be challenged.
Okay.
Because if my beliefs and how I feel is challenged, and I can still go, nope, I still believe. That makes it more rock solid.
True.
There's been a lot of things that in my life that I've been able to change my mind. Donald Trump is making me more bipolar than I already am. Because it's like he's the ultimate shit sandwich. I swear to you. He comes on, like he does like some really great things, and then 5 minutes later you want to punch him in the throat. And like, oh my god! And it's like he'll make you schizophrenic. I don't know if I can handle it. Like, I'm having chest pains watching the news this week.
I don't think a lot of people out there can handle it.
No, it's going to drive me crazy.
People, by the way, stop fighting over politics, please. Everybody friend request your friends you unfriended over politics. I'm tired of seeing people sad on Facebook because they got unfriended over politics. Okay, sorry. Back to Josh.
No, that's true though.
I know it's true. It's crazy to me.
Oh yeah, it really breaks my heart. There's a lot of I've heard several people that, everything from 20-year-olds to people in their 60s. Saying, I'm not friends with such and such anymore. They won't talk to me because of me supporting Donald Trump.
Right.
And I think it's very hard to defend supporting Trump because he does things that are just it doesn't. There's no rational mind that would ever do some of the things that he does. Yet, he is already doing some things that could have a major positive impact.
Oh, I know. You are so right.
So I don't know I don't know what to think, and I don't know the truth about the pipelines because evidently it's so far below the actual water pipes, then it's not that big of a deal. But I don't know what's real. Like, the news is maddening because you don't know if it's real news or not.
Right.
And it's real easy to go, well, just go read the New York Times. But they have an agenda.
Exactly.
Just like Fox has an agenda.
Exactly.
And CNN has an agenda.
Yep.
And fucking, pardon my French, but fucking Rachel Maddow has got this. Mom, I'm sorry. Rachel Maddow has got however you say her name, who stole Keith Olbermann's whole shtick. Because Keith Olbermann may be an idiot, but he's brilliant. Mm-hmm. But Rachel Maddow stole the whole format of his show, and all she is an angry psycho lesbian. I don't know what her problem is. And I have no problem. I love gays. One of my best friends is a drag queen. I have no hang-ups. Mm-hmm. But she is this stereotype angry lesbian.
Oh, man.
And I'm sorry. And if that offends you, I mean, really, you have to admit, I've just made lesbians angry, okay, now think how you feel right now, and then picture Rachel Maddow and see if you guys look the same. Because odds are, you're both angry lesbians. She's crazy. She's gonna have a heart attack. She's gonna have a stroke. Her whole mission is finding something wrong with Donald Trump. Like, she's obsessed. Like, seriously, she's gonna start murdering kittens. And I know you have cats. She's going to murder cats and cook rabbits. And no, she's crazy. I'm scared of her, just like I'm scared of my co-host of the show. I'm freaking terrified of her.
Me? Or
No,
Holly?
I'm sorry. That's segue. So that's a segue. No, freaking, I'm terrified of my co-host. I have no idea what's going to come out of her mouth.
No, that's what I love about her. Holly Davidson, you seriously are my twin flame. You are. I cannot be on speakerphone either, girl. You're awesome. You just stay true to who you are. Love it.
Yeah, she is the real deal.
I know she
like,
is.
It will be easy when people see the episode. It's going to be very, very easy to go, she's acting. Trust me.
No,
there's 1,000 people on Holly's Facebook that will confirm she's that crazy.
No.
But I want to say she's also that amazing because people do really, really love her. She will offend you. She offends me. I was offended during the show. The taping of the show, she offended me. But it doesn't matter. That's her. But I also, first of all, she has 3 kids. Mm-hmm. And, and I don't know what her love life is like. I don't talk about it. But, I mean, she's got 3 kids. So she's a single mom for these 3 kids.
Me too. Okay.
And so I have a mad respect for that alone. And the fact that I've watched her pull off miracles. Like, we a couple of the companies that we've worked together with have 0 budgets. Mm-hmm. Like, no budgets at all. And people have to understand that to do some of these the things that they're wanting to do for their brands, sometimes you've got to spend a little bit of money.
Oh, absolutely.
And to put together last-minute miracles like I've seen her do with no budget, she's getting people, major sponsors, Fortune 500 companies coming in because they owe her favors, getting in and putting together these events like you wouldn't believe. And just think, you give her a little bit of money, oh my gosh. I mean, since I brought her on as a partner for my company, Live Mono Worldwide, we have signed, I don't know if I'm even allowed to say, just say a couple very famous celebrity families for 2 different projects that we're under contract with.
Awesome.
We made a skincare line for one, and we're overseeing the brand for something else for one of the other families. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
But she just signed with Forbes.com. So now Live Mono Worldwide is going to be writing on Forbes.com.
Wow.
And it's
Holly.
Those are things that she, has done.
Congratulations
and
to you too.
Having that as a partner is amazing. And so the show idea came about, I guess, because again, she's very connected on the Hollywood side. I'm not really impressed with celebrity. It doesn't mean anything. When I meet people like Vishran from mindvalley.com, I got to meet him in New Orleans, and I swear to you that there was hundreds of people that were attending this event that were all coming up to me before and after I met him, going, like, "You gonna be okay, dude?" I mean, because I was so
starstruck.
Yeah,
I know that feeling.
When I just got I finally was coming out from being homeless, and I started to kind of, I wouldn't say get on my feet, but start to crawl a little bit. And I was really obsessed with mind hacking. And I remember, hearing a podcast from Joe Rogan talking about it, and then the Bulletproof executive and the Bulletproof coffee guy. And I remember this whole thing about mind hacking. And I knew that meditation was involved, but I also knew that, there was things that you could do to hack your brain. And so I started Googling and playing around with it, and then I found mindvalley.com, and I started taking their courses and doing his meditations.
Okay.
The 6-step meditation that he does, that's 20 minutes long, is heavenly. I mean, to be truthful, it, outside of, the work that God did in my life, being able to connect and through the meditations, be able to really go to places in my brain that I needed to go.
That's beautiful.
Which has always been a really troubling thing for me, being I have severe, horrible mood disorder. I mean, it's whether you want to call it being bipolar or whatever. I have weird.
Thank you for admitting
dark
that.
passengers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that's terrifying, and it's affected, marriages. It's affected relationships, and it's not. And anyone else that deals with that knows that it can be awful. But here's the thing: the big part of my life, I didn't want to ever treat it because I hated what the medication did to me.
Right.
And my highs are like superpowers.
Okay.
One of my greatest gifts, I would say that I honestly think it's my only gift, is my ability to I'm naturally curious. Hence this book, A Curious Mind. When I read that, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy, Brian Grazer's my dude. I mean,
your people?
Because I live with
I'm going to read that now.
Very, very, I'm extremely curious about everything. I pick up every rock, you know what I mean?
That's awesome.
I love knowing about people, and that's helped me in sales. It helps me. I'm connected. When I moved to LA, it was like, oh my God, this is heaven for me, because it's just everybody's looking to make a deal and everyone's looking to connect.
Yes.
The only difference is people in LA, they'll give you your card, but they never call you.
Right.
I'm the guy that always calls, and I keep calling and keep calling. But anyway, so
That's
getting
awesome.
off the bipolar point, the highs allowed me to do almost supernatural things, and I never wanted to take away from that because medication did that. So, but yet being the bipolar and suffering from that, and gravitating towards drugs and trying to destroy myself, and doing tons of cocaine and meth and smoking tons of weed and alcohol and doing all of those things, because it was I never wanted to lose that feeling of euphoria that I lived with naturally.
Wow. When
I came off of it, I had to have everything else. Plus, I'm trying to stuff every possible thing out of all of the the hell that I went through when I was younger, the self-inflicted, the things that were not my issue that was put on me.
Right.
I started just numbing and numbing and numbing and numbing and numbing, numbing, numbing. All of this, just anything I could do to break that feeling. And I swear to you, I created a dark passenger that way.
Wow.
Because so I had the high of me that was good.
Right.
I had the super lows, and then I had this thing that was the dark passenger.
Okay.
And the dark passenger was the thing that had no feeling at all. I've used these horrible analogies, but I could watch somebody I love had their head chopped off, and I would have no emotion towards it.
Wow.
And it disgusts me to say that now.
No,
but
I'm
that
so
is
proud of you.
that
You're
is
going to be helping other people, right, by admitting all this.
but I mean, but it's all true. I've lost, my kids because of it. I've lost 2 marriages. But that's on me. Because I didn't treat that, because I needed the highs, because the one thing about me, no matter how bad my personal life was, I truly, I was so passionate about what I did professionally. I've been in business my whole life. My parents would never buy me Jordans, or they told me to get a job, and I got my first job at 14. I learned how to hustle, but I worked with disabled people for the majority of my life. That's my heart. When I see somebody in a wheelchair, it's almost, I get more excited than I do seeing a yacht or a Maserati. And with what I do now as a lifestyle concierge, and and with all the skincare products and meeting celebrities, I don't give a crap about that. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, people. One of the things that I'm most proud of that I've done in my life is that I know that I fought with everything I had to help disabled people get mobile or get the equipment that they needed. I made myself crazy doing it because
it takes someone special to even be in that world. Trust me, I know personally. You're an angel already.
The head of Medicaid in Oklahoma, where I'm from, Stan, and all the case managers there. If you called them to interview, I think they learned to respect me, and I learned to change my tone a bit. But when they would deny a wheelchair for somebody, I went borderline crazy. I went at them with everything I had. So I would go sit and do the hearings myself. I didn't hire an attorney.
Oh my God.
I would go fight myself. And one of the things that I'm proud of is that I was able to get a couple laws changed. And then in my later career, worked as a contract negotiator to work with the heads of insurance companies. I would go negotiate deals with them.
Joshua, stop it.
So
you are a rock star. It's crazy.
But I can't, what that ingrained in me though, is I can't fight without purpose. There's things that are dead to me. I can't, if I don't care about something, I can't even fake it.
Me either.
But if I do, I don't shut up about it.
Me too. Oh my God. Everybody already knows that out there, though. Everybody knows.
Ever. So, and then when I segue, oh God, I jumped out of Mind Valley. So back to Mind Valley. Hold on, I've got to go back to this.
No, I want to hear about Mind Valley. I think I want to.
Okay, I'm going to tell you about Mind Valley. So I started doing these meditations, and little by little, I started to quieten the noise in my brain, start to heal parts of me that had never been healed before, and again, surrendering my life. I'm not a preacher, but giving my life to Christ was the best thing that ever happened to me, and it was real. I know it was real because I finally met it. Because I swear to you, I'm going back to Mind Valley, but I'm sitting in jail. This is the second day of 4 days that I'm in jail, and I know at this point that I'm there for 4 years. I know for a fact I'm done. I just got done being homeless.
Oh my God!
And
wait, how long
back
ago
on my
was
feet.
This?
This is a year and a half.
A year and a half, and now you're at Mario Lopez's house. Oh my God!
But I swear to you, without. I remember the only thing they would give me to read, I was in isolation. The only thing that they would give me to read, and I knew it, they had to, I swear to you, I think I saw it on TV once, that they had by law to give you a Bible. And that's what I got. So I tried to read Psalms, and it was just goofy, and I went to Genesis, and that was just nothing. And then went to John, and then went to Psalms, and then went to Proverbs, and then I went back to John. And then all of a sudden, it was the Bible became alive.
Yes.
And I started singing like I was trying to I couldn't remember the words to any song, but I started singing out loud, and I was like, okay, I want this.
Wait,
I
so
don't care.
you have to tell me, did you have a shift in your a conscious shift?
Oh, that's what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
So
because I know that
singing
shift.
and I'm going, okay, give me. I want this. I go, look, I know I'm in here. I said, I just want to be different. Use me as a witness here. I need my life changed. I said, I need the Holy Spirit. And it said, I swear to you. I
believe
said,
you. I believe you.
And I cuss like a sailor too, and I'm working on it. But anyway,
same. Oh my God, Josh.
And it said, you have to forgive your father first.
Okay.
Or forgive your father. And so then I started screaming out, and this is probably why I was in isolation, but I started screaming out. Actually, if I wasn't put in isolation, wow, I just now thought about this. If I was not put in isolation, this would have never happened. And I probably would have gone back to what I was doing before. Wow. Okay, so that's different.
You just had an epiphany.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So I started talking to my dad.
Look.
And
Oh
I started screaming out, Dad, I forgive you. Dad, I forgive you. And
wow.
And that's when it changed for me. Like, honestly, that's when my life turned around. And I had a couple slips, but I never went back off the deep end. But little by little, and then incorporating what I was learning at Mind Valley, that transformed my life. And now, everything I do is I spend more time putting things in my mind that need to be there
positive
than
thoughts.
I do working. I read, I'm having three books here. I left Vishen's book, The Extraordinary Mind, at the gym because I hate forgetting it. That's the book I read at the gym because that's where I do my meditation and everything else. I have my whole ritual that I do in the morning, every morning.
Oh my God, I'm
But
so impressed by you.
No, don't be, and I'm heavily flawed.
I know.
But as the more time goes on, I learn that, I see the areas that I've got to work on, and it's I'm far from where I want to be, but I feel like I shouldn't have lived. But because I did, that I have to do something good with it. And so, I don't give a crap about doing a TV show. I could give two craps about it, honestly. I don't want the fame. I honestly don't want people digging into my past. But I also understand that it's my responsibility because I lived that I have to face that stuff head on because, I've realized slowly but surely as I've kind of gone on this journey that I'm not alone anymore. I know that there's other people that have gone through similar things. And, but there's millions of us.
But you have a platform.
But there's the shadow that you kind of feel like you have to live in because there's so much shame involved.
I get that.
And so, I feel like because I now have a platform, if this is what God wants, for me, then, I've got to do something with it. That I've got to, be able to stand up. And so, one of the prayers that I have, and again, I'm not trying to preach,
but
I pray every day that I become a leader like Joshua in the Bible. And because I realize the bullets that I'm going to take.
When your
because
story
when I did a lot of really bad stuff. And this is while knowing my purpose in life was to help people. My work became my mask. Because I was so good at what I did. There's nobody out there that would ever tell you that I sucked at what I did because I was passionate.
Right.
I may have been a dick, but I fought like hell for people, and I fought like hell for even what I do now. like now people come to me with their dreams, and they say, I've got this creation like Tizo, Prosmetica, like Shanita, Skin Cult. I mean, all of these different brands that here, pH Advantage. Like, I mean, we have 35 different brands now, but all of these products. Oh my gosh, Face Camp. Like, that's a sick, amazing product. But all of these people, Benev, all of these people have a story behind why they're doing what they're doing.
Okay.
And when we accept products and we decide that we're going to take products on, we know in our head what it needs to be successful. But also, the person behind the brand's passion for their product has a bigger sway on me than anything. Because if you don't believe in your own product, how the hell do you expect me to?
Absolutely.
And my thing is this. I'm not a scientist, but I know what's awesome. I've got an amazing team around me. I've got the best people in the world.
You have gorgeous skin, by the way. It's ridiculous, people. I'm embarrassed to be sitting next to him.
Don't know.
No, seriously.
But I take care of my skin, and I got into this industry because I watched my father just be completely wrecked by melanoma. 28 tumors.
Keep talking. I'm just showing him my little scars.
Wow. But yeah, I think 28 tumors, and got his lymph nodes, and this extremely proud man that was a rock star. He toured with Ike and Tina Turner, Jerry Lee Lewis.
Your father?
Yeah. And I spent most of my life hating him, hence why
you
forgiving him was such a important part of me healing and getting better.
You have to.
God.
You have to forgive people.
Anger, period, is not. I mean, there's something true about going to bed angry.
Yeah.
And how it just rots your soul. It makes it even harder to get your mind right the next morning.
Absolutely.
And if you don't get your mind right in the morning, you're toast, I think. It's too hard.
Absolutely.
Unless if you get to go back to bed and take a nap and try to start over.
Yeah.
I've had those days before. But he, watching him suffer with melanoma, I go, man, I've been putting baby oil on my face, trying to look like Ricky Martin. Which is kind of funny. I got to meet Ricky Martin in Mexico City at the Global Gift Gala.
You did?
Yeah, one of an amazing eyelash product coming out that's going on QVC, and so excited about this. But we were in Mexico City, and we were the sponsor. So Eva Longoria and the owner of this company, Conley Lashes, Beverly Hills. Mm-hmm. They're amazing. Like, I even put them on. They're that good. Anyway, just to test them out, but not to wear them around town.
He doesn't need them, you guys. He has long lashes, swear.
But we got to meet, and so the whole time was like, how do I fit? I want to go up to him so bad and say, so I used to tell this joke that I used to put baby oil on my skin so I would look like you, but it really wasn't a joke. I really wanted to look like Ricky Martin growing up. And so there's this stuff that I went to college in Hawaii for a year after the May 3rd, 99 tornado hit my house. And biggest tornado ever. I ended up moving like a few weeks later.
He's from Oklahoma, people.
Yeah, lots of tornadoes.
Yeah.
But I was like, how do I even tell him? But I would buy this Maui Brown, I think it's called.
Oh, shoot. You would
to
put
try
like
to
the orange?
stain my skin.
Oh, my God.
Because I wanted, again, I'm embarrassed to say.
Josh, you're so
I wanted
cute.
like a Ricky Martin. and then I met him. So, by the way, Ava Longoria is really, really pretty in person. And she's also super nice.
Oh, I love her. Oh, my God, I adore her. She's stunning.
Yeah. It was a neat event. I didn't understand a single word of it because I don't speak Spanish. And it was all in Spanish.
Oh, God, and you were there? Did you wear your orange cream?
No, I quit doing that.
Okay, good.
Years ago.
I'm joking.
But anyway, my only point of all that was that's how I ended up getting into aesthetics. And then when I took a job with this contract manufacturing company that actually they have their own brand, but they also, and I don't want to say their name because what I'm about to say, but they we do a lot of private label skincare, things like that. When I learned that you could literally take 100 products, skincare products, and test them on yourself, this is a little bit of an exaggeration, but to know the difference, it would almost be impossible.
Really?
Because what it actually does, I mean, yeah, they do things to make it feel, but the effect is virtually the same. And, you know, and there's products that cost 50 cents that people pay, you know, that are charging $200-$300 for, and people are buying it. There's products that, you know, are $1,000 that may be worth $5, or maybe it is worth $1,000. It just, there's a lot of stuff out there, and unfortunately for the consumer, there's really no way for you to know.
Right.
You are everyone, including doctors, are deceived by marketing and studies. Wow. It happens all the time. There's a lot of I got to be really, really careful. If somebody emails, I can walk them through certain things, but there's some things that are just a bold-faced lie.
Wow.
Like there's no it's a gimmick, but by having this gimmicky ingredient inside the skincare, it allows people to charge $300-$400 for the product, and it's not worth that. It's the other ingredients that are actually making it do something.
Okay.
And the other thing is, there's a lot of questions that people just don't know to ask, like molecular weight. Because again, I've got a product right here called Prosmetica. Like you see the 5 Minute to Life serum,
yeah.
and you see the hair thickening serum.
Uh-huh.
So, and then the youth serum. This stuff is terrific, right? Here's the thing.
I need that.
Those three products I just showed you are under $50, and they are better than products that are $300 and above.
Okay, so I worked at the Macy's counter, the cosmetics,
yeah.
and I was selling Coco Chanel creams. They have a gift pack that I thought I was going to buy for my mom for Christmas until I saw the price tag was $750 for 5 little bottles of lotion. $750.
You're paying for an experience.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, and I worked there and they loved me.
No, I don't mean like that.
Oh.
Packaging, look.
Hashtag blonde.
Okay, come here. So, this product is called Shanita.
Yeah, they have. Oh, okay.
So, there's 24 karat gold in this product.
Wow.
That is actually a really good serum, and gold has a lot of healing. There's a lot of healing power to gold.
Absolutely.
Now, so it's a legitimate product, but if you change the packaging to a cheaper packaging, like that right there,
yeah.
like any of those bottles, they're the same company. You would drop the price $150.
What?
The packaging, because packaging is very expensive, but that's also really pretty packaging.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But that's a super good product too, because it will tighten it gives an instant tightening effect.
The gold?
It really, really makes your skin pop too. I love it.
Wow.
This is an alternative to Botox. This is the 24 karat gold instant lift and filler.
That is pretty.
It is. I freaking love this. You have to kind of wet your hand.
It looks like a syringe, you guys. Like you would give a baby medicine, but it's gold. It's beautiful.
Smell it. There is a little bit of a scent to it.
That smells so nice. Pretty.
Typically, I would stay away from products with scents, but this is not. This is not a bad one.
Nice.
But this will have a tightening effect too. And see the gold flakes.
Oh yeah,
so
I'm rubbing it all over
men,
my face.
yeah, it looks like you come from the strip club. Just kidding.
No, that's not a bad thing.
It's not that much. Oh,
I have fun.
I mean, if you don't tell your
Sorry,
wife,
Mom.
If you don't tell your wife you're going, yeah, it's a bad thing.
Or you just take her. Make it a date night, guys. Be open-minded. Have some fun. Okay, sorry.
No. So anyway, when I realized that the products were really, like, basically what I'm trying to say is to get in the argument of my skincare is better than yours is a foolish. See, it has a tightening effect.
It does. Oh my God! It really did tighten my skin.
It really does work. I'm telling you.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That is nuts.
So.
Whoa.
But they have. So when I realized that, I'm like, I don't like sales anyway. The funny thing about me is that I hate sales. I've always been in sales. I've always been in sales because that's what I had to do to buy the Jordans that my parents wouldn't buy me.
Right.
But my dream was always talk radio. I grew up listening to talk radio. That was my dream. But what I like.
Can I be honest, real quick?
What?
Can I tell you something? I would listen to you talk all the time. I bought a car a year ago. I have almost 39,000 miles on my car. I'm in my car always, and I would just tune you in. I honestly would.
Well, I hope I say interesting stuff.
You are so awesome. You have a beautiful heart. You have been through the highest highs, the lowest lows, and you believe in God. And I'm so beyond. I know you don't want me to be impressed by you, but you are an earth angel. You are here to do something. Yes, you are.
Don't do that to me.
It's not anything
so what
bad.
were we talking about?
You're here to. I'm just in awe.
No, please. Anyway, we were talking about something else.
Okay, listen. I'm in awe. You're all embarrassed. I'm in awe that you had that epiphany, that you had that spiritual awakening, and that you chose to use your second time around as a gift to help others. That's what I'm in awe about.
Well,
everything
was probably
else
about my 500th chance, actually. I like to say my second chance with God, but honestly, it's like 500. I couldn't.
But you chose to do it, though. You could have kept going down that path, repeating.
And here's the thing that's important. I think that, and I don't care. I honestly don't care who it offends, but if you don't connect to the Holy Spirit, you've got no shot, because that's
right.
And you could call it whatever spirit you want.
Right.
It can be, if it's just you want to call it connecting to God, fine, but it's a spirit.
It is a spirit.
It is completely different.
It's not Jesus, Lord. It could be any God, you guys. I think. Am I right? Or
at
least that's
I know what my faith is, and look, a Muslim woman took me in off the streets.
Wow. Oh my
so
God, that's beautiful.
And she was like an 86-year-old Muslim woman, and when I got taken off the streets, basically, or car, but she was able to get a room. And it was an amazing room. And it was cool because it was, of all places, Marbella Country Club in San Juan Capistrano, and it is like freaking nice. So when I got taken off the streets,
you went straight there?
I went straight to this bedroom in a $4 million house.
Dang.
Rented the bedroom. And she was crazy. Like, she would do my laundry, hang up the clothes. I mean, she was amazingly sweet. And I couldn't make her not. I didn't want her to do that.
Right.
But it was funny because God, I swear to you, He put me in this situation because it wasn't to test my faith. It was because He knew that I needed something to lift my spirits, because I just had come. I was really good at putting the mask, but I'd just come where I'm like, I have no home, I've lost everything, filed for bankruptcy, like everything's gone.
Right.
People, like I should be dead. Like I don't know why I'm here, and like all these things were happening, but it was like God knew that feeling, like it would uplift to like go see something nice, to see these beautiful homes and in a beautiful golf course, and yeah, there was challenges living there. Don't get me wrong,
yes.
But I was also given life, and it was me to get footing. I was able to really spend a lot of time because it was quiet there. She was never home. I got to, really, really start working to train my brain. I was doing the Mind Valley stuff, reading the Bible, and it was good for me. And, again, I fell off a little bit, but got right back on track, never got too far. And, since then, little by little, I've been rewarded for it. And I get to keep having these amazing experiences that I would never have if it wasn't for given another chance. And so I can't waste it. And now, like, I find I was thinking the other day, like I found these two 21-year-old kids. I think they're 21, and if they're listening to this, they're going to kill me. But there's these two amazing kids, and I just happened to be watching the football game at this place in Dana Point, and we start talking, and he goes, "What the heck do you do?" And he's talking to me, and then I told him there was a lifestyle concierge, and he knew what it was, and he goes, "Oh, I invented this bag." Oh, it's right here. I'll show it to you. He goes, "Okay, so I invented this bag," and I was like, "Okay, great, whatever." So we exchange information. He gives me a metal business card.
A metal business?
Yeah, and so I'm impressed. So we talk about
I'm
that. I'm
impressed,
obsessed with business cards.
I work on metal.
And he, it was like 2 days later, I got a call from somebody at QVC, and we were having a conversation, and I found out that they were looking for patents or patented products or new inventions.
Okay.
And which I think they're always looking for that, but it was like specific this time. I immediately go, "Oh my God, I got to call Wyatt. I got to call Wyatt."
No.
And I'm like texting him going, "Hey."
I just got
So
the
then,
chills.
so then as I'm sitting there,
Chills.
like calling him, I get an email from HSN. And HSN wants me to come see them.
What?
And so I'm going, "Oh my God." So I'm telling him, I'm like, "Okay, we have to meet. We got to do this. I want to take the bag." I go, "Look, I know you guys do not have a budget at all, but I believe in you two. Like, I believe in what you're all about. There's something about you. I want to help you." And I said, "Listen to me. This is important." He goes, "Why are you trying to help us?" And I said, "Listen to me." I said, "If my dad would not have given me my shot in medical equipment at the age of 16, I wouldn't be here now. Even though he didn't want me to get into this business, there was a lot of things, but I would not be where I'm at now. I would not have had the experience if I wasn't dropped off at the country club as a kid and left to go wander around and meet people and basically be taught to treat everybody the same. It doesn't matter who you are, what color you are, gay, straight, doesn't matter. You're all God's people, so you treat everybody with respect."
Absolutely.
So you have that. If I didn't have that, and then he didn't give me my start, I mean, I got to start calling on doctors, like in high school, basically, like where I'm, talking to doctors about business and patients and helping them with wheelchairs. Like, I got started young in that business. It made me good. That's why it became my refuge. Like, that's why work always meant so much to me. What was it? What were we talking about? Why did I segue into this?
The bag.
Oh, crap. So I said, thank you. And so I said, I go, if we don't, if someone didn't help me and open the door for me, and I said, plus, there are thousands more. My gratitude list is so insane long.
God, mine
because
too.
it's everything from the little Muslim woman. It's to my mom, like, sending money just to, like, bail me out of a jam. And like all of these people helped and were there to support and push, encourage. Somebody just out of the blue would go, "I believe in you," and like that. These little blessings, and sometimes they're 5 seconds, but it's just enough to give you that spark. And then, so I said, and as an entrepreneur, is the code of an entrepreneur that you help other entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs ride bigger waves than anybody on the planet. I mean, as far as a business, it's the most bipolar, schizophrenic, scary, terrifying, exhilarating, rewarding, special, wonderful, freeing, biggest blessing in the world. Being an entrepreneur is all of that. All of it. But you've got to be able to like reach your hand out and kind of pull people up. Sometimes you got to help. Again, these guys are 21. You're open the door. And so Christmas Day, I'm sitting there. My mom calls and she goes, "I really love this bag. This bag is so cool." And I'm going to show you in a second. I hadn't even looked at it yet.
Wow.
I didn't even know what it looked like. I just believed in those two kids. So then when we finally all had a big meeting, discussed everything, then I finally looked at the bag. It's amazing, and I'm going to show you why. So anyway, my mom's obsessed with the bag. She goes, "Do you know what ebags.com is?" And I go, "No." And then she goes, "Look up ebags.com for the bag." And I go, "Oh, okay." I submitted it on Christmas Day, the bag. 3 days later, They call. Global distribution.
No way. Is that the e-bag right there?
So this is the Bobo duffel bag. So here I'm going to tell you a story. So I work out at Lifetime Fitness, and I go really early in the morning, and I typically wear a suit or at least a nice shirt. But I'm carrying stuff in a hanger. Then I've got my bag that has the shoes and toiletry bag, my hat, my headphones, all that stuff. Right.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going early in the morning, but I also do a lot of business overseas and the East Coast. So even at 5 a.m., it's 8 a.m. on the East Coast, so people are calling. And so what I would do, I've got my bag, got my hang-up clothes, my phone rings. So my phone rings, now I got to reach in my pocket. Oh shit, my clothes have fallen on the dirt floor now, right?
Right.
Now I got my phone, I'm all frazzled. That's a problem for me. And what happens if it's raining? That's another issue. Here's the other issue. Think about airlines. They're about to raise the baggage fees. Typically what you have on an airline, you have your carry-on, but you can't really put hang-up clothes in it, right?
Right.
But you can bring, because garment bags don't really fit, unless you're flying first class.
Right.
So this bag is a gigantic duffel bag, right?
Right.
Okay, so remember I was telling you about having to carry the hang-up clothes?
Yes.
Garment bag.
Oh my God. Okay,
See, look.
I echo.
Look at the pockets.
This is crazy. You know when we were taping at your house for the North Enders, and we had the big garment bags? This is a duffel bag, and you unzip it on each corner, and it turns into a garment bag. But it's freaking amazing. That is seriously awesome.
So now there's literally people fighting over this bag.
That's cool.
And
can I have that?
Huh? I'll get you one.
Really?
I'll get you one.
Nice.
They're amazing, and so they're called. It's called Bobo Active bags. So Bobo, it's boboactive.com, and it has a really cool. They're $159, but they're getting ready to make leather, different colors, but they'll be way more expensive. I swear to you,
you're gonna see those.
This bag is it's like a Teflon coating on the outside. They're beautiful. They're sturdy. I'm rough with stuff. I mean, I really am. I am obsessed with this bag. Like, it's made my life, because when I travel, I pack like I'm Pretty Woman. I swear to you, I have a suitcase with my suits and like night and other clothes, and then I have another bag for my workout clothes and shoes. I bring a lot of shoes because in my business I've got to wear outfits, right? I don't dress down. Or you pack
like Richard Simmons.
Yeah, exactly. Jerk. And then I have another suitcase of skincare.
Oh, geez.
So I bring skincare, beauty products,
They let you
everything.
take that? Well, it's under $300.
Well, I'm checking it. So
okay.
I typically bring about $10,000 worth of skincare when I travel.
Wow.
Not for me to use, but
right.
I mean, I'm giving my job. I do these impromptu. The best sunscreen or sun protection product on the planet is Tizo. Okay. Which is Tizo, and the website's tizofusion.com.
Do you hear that from my cancer girls out there? Cancer girls and boys?
So I'm gonna test. I'm gonna show you. Let me see the back of your hand. Be honest.
Yes.
Like, literally tell me exactly. Okay, now just rub it on your skin.
It looks like skin foundation.
Yep.
What is this? This is sunscreen?
Yeah, I kind of gave you a whole bunch.
Well, because I want to use it as makeup. It's so pretty.
Keep going.
Okay.
So, what's really amazing about Tizo is that most people have no idea that they're putting sun protection on.
No, it looks like foundation.
I know.
It's beautiful.
It's the perfect primer.
It covers like my freckles and my wow. And I have skin cancer, and I've had it on my face. I swear to God, I'm going to buy this.
I'll just give you some.
Okay, you guys hear that?
I gave you, actually, No, not for everybody else.
No, I'm saying you're my witness.
So this is no. I set some out for you.
You are so awesome.
It is to me. Okay, so there's so
God.
many categories with skincare, but to me, this is like I think Prosmetica is terrific because it's super fast to use. It's not like this big long regimen. It's great, but there's no sun protection.
Yeah.
Right, and so and you can still use. I use that and then put this on top of it. But this is a skincare in itself because it's ceramide, zinc oxide, antioxidants, and it's got this amazing stuff called Skin Firm technology.
I'm blown away right now.
This blows people away, and makeup artists use this product to as a foundation, like runway models. It's terrific.
I'm blown away.
I would rub that on my feet. It's so fantastic.
And here,
and the other thing too, it's also affordable. Like it's a quality. The owner of the company is a board certified plastic surgeon, and he's a flippin' genius.
Awesome. You want to give his name out?
Oh, it's just Dr. Fallick, but it's Taizo. But they have an amazing team there.
Thank you, Dr. Fallick.
Yeah, they are. They're the people behind the scenes, like Alice. There's Allison, Steve Davis, Jess. They're Ronnie. They're like amazing, brilliant minds. Like they all got to hear Vishen speak too. They literally they have this. They're going to be doing some amazing things as a company because what you got to understand, like again, I think we both share this in common, where sun protection is such an important thing to us.
Absolutely.
But putting sunscreen on sucks. Like no one enjoys it. Spray sunscreen, all that crap you buy at CVS and Walgreens, it's garbage.
Well, even if I put it under my makeup, it makes your makeup all greasy and it doesn't stay on right.
Right, right.
It really doesn't work.
This is going to change your life. I'll give that one to you.
Aww,
that's the one I actually use personally, but you can have that.
You're so awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Putting it in my purse now. I don't want to forget it.
It is really a great product. And there's pH Advantage. There's the Kardashian line there that we have. Shoot, I wasn't supposed to say that. Okay, whatever.
Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah, there's, and again, I've talked about Prosmetica, but, that we got off on this subject because I wanted to provide a service. Because there's some people that put vitamin E on their face that, if that works for them. And who am I to say, no, that doesn't work? No, if you like it and you're happy with it, and if you feel like using it, you feel pretty when you use it, and you feel good when you use it, then use it.
Right.
Use it, because it doesn't matter. There's so many good products out there. There's a bunch of garbage, too. I mean, I'm in business because I'm honest. I'm about the pros and cons. It pisses my brands off. But if they have a weakness, I talk about it. I'm honest about it.
I love it.
Because it matters.
God, I wish more people were like you.
Well.
Be honest, people.
Well, it's hard, but you know what? So here's the epiphany that really helped set this free for me. I was sitting at a restaurant in Laguna Beach, and I was sitting there in Laguna Beach and talking to this random guy and his chick. We're sitting next to us, and he brings up that he's in skincare, and he starts going off about this skincare product that he has, and like everything else is garbage, nothing else works, this is the only thing that's proven to work, blah blah blah. He knew, but I would ask him questions, like for instance, this product right here, that let me grab a glass.
He's running to his refrigerator to get a glass. Hold on.
Okay. This is the best overall product on the planet. This is backed by 37 clinical studies, like double-blind, placebo-controlled studies. Taste it.
What is it?
This is called Liquid BioCell.
Wait, you just said placebo, and then he hands me this.
No, double-blind, placebo-controlled studies.
Oh, okay.
Try it.
I know, but in my head, being a blonde, I just see bloody.
Oh no! Those are antioxidants. What do you think?
That's good. Is it pomegranate?
There's pomegranate in it.
And blueberry?
Yes, there's that in it. And there's apple. And
apple?
there's...
I can taste it. I know my fragrances.
So, okay. That's not a fragrance. Those are real fruits.
I know, but...
Okay. But that is a matrix of collagen type 2, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate. It's all in a polypeptide molecule. So believe it or not, as you're drinking that is absorbing
delicious.
through your bloodstream. That will not absorb in the stomach. That'll absorb in the bloodstream. And it is freaking terrific stuff.
Oh
because
God.
Here's what happens. Not only does it get rid of inflammation, it helps with your joints. It's an amazing pain relief product, but it's also great for your hair. It's great for your eyes. And it's amazing for your skin. There's this thing called the BioCell Glow.
That's crazy.
People think you're wearing makeup. You drink it once in the morning, once at night. It is incredible, especially people that have autoimmune disorders.
Uh-huh.
Look, this is all, like, you can read the studies. They're online.
What's the name of the product again?
It's Liquid BioCell. And it's actually, for the value is probably, to me, because it's a complete body treatment, really. For $140 a month, wholesale, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's delicious.
And those are, and here's the downside, though. And I truly believe that it's the best product on the planet. It's network marketing. And a lot of people won't take it seriously because of that. And it's unfortunate because I've seen it change people's lives for real.
Wow.
I don't really, I'm in the business, but I don't work the business because... Look, it takes away my credibility, unfortunately. But the truth is, people ask me all the time, what I think the best product is. And I said, listen, if you want a complete line, this is the best. If you're looking for value and effectiveness, this is the best line. If you're looking for luxury, this is the best line. But this is the best overall product.
That out of all of your stuff?
Out of everything.
I just
because of what it does.
That is incredible.
What it does for the body inside and out, nothing else can do, period. And that's the truth. And look, here's the thing about me. All of the brands that we represent know that I'm going to be honest. Because I think Prosmetica's hair serum is amazing. I used to have a product, my first skincare line, had an amazing hair product that changed the formula. Guess what? It's no longer garbage. It's no longer good. But that's $150 a month. Mm-hmm. Prosmetica is under $50, and it works amazing. It's done amazing things with my hair, and plus I have gray. I'm gray, super gray, but it's made my gray hair healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So plus I'm growing hair in places that I've not had it, and that's except not like on my back, but But
no,
on my head.
I don't know if you guys could see him or not. He's on my Facebook page, but you'll see him on his show. But he's a very beautiful looking man. He's very pretty. I'm sorry to say.
Oh, well, thank you.
Very handsome.
Well,
very
thank you
handsome.
very much.
And you wanted to look like Ricky Martin?
Well, now I'm okay with my white skin.
No, yeah, I think you're actually better looking than Ricky Martin, with all due respect.
Well, thanks. I don't think he'll appreciate that.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
No, Ricky has my heart, so that
doesn't
matter.
Okay. Fair enough.
I love him.
No, he's a wonderful, wonderful guy. So, and the Global Gift Gala is an amazing organization. I had the privilege of having Conchita LaFlame invite me to go and help, represent her lash product there with her. And this applicator is going to be terrific. Hey, everybody, I really appreciate you guys hanging out, but check me out on Facebook, Live Mono Worldwide, or Joshua T. Berglund. Thank you so much for listening.
Tune in to JOEROXX on Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern. And everybody, thanks for listening, and peace out.